ReZero Season 2 Part 2 has came to an end. The season finale is over. My name is Shrizzles. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, let me just say, this was a great episode. It really felt like an ending. Had some closure. Obviously not on the story as a whole, but on the arc. And wasn't really a cliffhanger type ending to a season, which I actually really enjoyed. Makes me feel like I'm looking forward to something that's moving on, not to something that's finishing off. No more trials. No more graveyard. No more sanctuary. Which personally I'm really glad about, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a change of scene. The only thing we got to see was a sanctuary and a mansion for the full season, but it was still a good season. Unfortunately, there's one thing about this whole leaving the sanctuary thing that kind of, leaves me with a little bit of a heartache. No more Egdena. Come on, who doesn't like Egdena? You're the guy that doesn't like Egdena? Oh, okay, my bad. Put the Nerf gun down. Okay, but seriously. First of all, Beatrice, she's out of the Forbidden Library. She's done reading that blank book, waiting for that person. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure Great Spirit's in love with Subaru now, so that makes the thing more complicated. But anyways, nonetheless, that makes me really happy. I'm glad she's there, and apparently she's really overpowered, which we kind of already knew that, but you got to see her just going hard for a short period of time. Roswaal seems to be done being an asshole. I mean, he's literally not allowed to anymore. He has like a mark on his chest because Subaru won their deal, and now he's not allowed to hurt any of them, so he's on their team. For the most part, which is good because that guy is absurdly overpowered. Name an anime where a clown-looking figure isn't overpowered. But yeah, that made me happy though. Roswaal's with the gang. But obviously they all took issue with him being on their team all of a sudden, and all gave him just one good punch it seemed like, and they put him out of commission so much, they ended up with Ram as a lap pillow. Ram, you're the real winner here. But past the obvious implications, there's some things that I really just enjoyed about this episode. Number one, Roswaal getting flamed, as I said before. Because to be honest, he deserved it. He was kind of making me mad earlier in the season. Secondly, Puck still being a troll till this day. Puck, you have my respect. Literally had Amelia thinking that she was pregnant from a kiss. Like, what? I'm not gonna lie though, that scene really caught me by surprise. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, have they done something off camera that I haven't seen? Anyway, just roll the clip.
ミリアたん、赤ちゃんは鳥が運んできたり、キャベツ畑で収穫したりしないよ。
でも、男の人と女の人がチューしたら赤ちゃんができるんでしょ?
That right there seriously about had me falling out of my chair. Great scene. But past all of this, the scene where Subaru gets to become Amelia's knight officially after the whole thing in the past where he tried to become his knight before, and you know how that worked out before, but now he really is. And it's not just because he's the knight, which, that's one thing that does make me happy. He's like, yes, Subaru, you have leveled up, you're an honorary knight for some reason. Don't get it wrong, you pulled your weight, but what can he really do with a sword? But really, what had me happy about that scene was just the sea of people that were recognizing Amelia as a candidate and even supporting her. And of course, along with all the people that helped them get out of the sanctuary being there. That was great. That made me happy. Because up until that point, no matter all the good things that Amelia did, nobody really recognized her as a candidate and only saw her as the witch. But not only do they recognize her as the queen now, she almost recognizes herself as a queen now. As though before she really didn't, and she thought she was just basically being put on a pedestal by Roswaal. Something that she might not have even believed that she deserved, but she was just trying to do to get her family back. And now it seems as though she's doing it out of her own will, and as though she deserves to be there with people who also think she deserves to be there. So that's great. And then of course there's Subaru hitting on her in the middle of an important ceremony. Look at that, you just can't get enough of the guy. Might not be much of a fighter, but he's a killer, if you catch my drift. So obviously I really enjoyed the episode, but all that being said, what does that mean? I said earlier that it felt like there was a closing point where you're going to a new chapter. The closing of a chapter, going to a new one. As though we're getting back on topic, because there's one thing that really bothered me about this season, and I'm guessing it bothered you too, but who knows? Rim still isn't around. And obviously they all have a certain enemy that everybody's taking note of, and they made sure to remind us within this season. That being Pandora and Regulus. I butchered that name so hard. Forgive me. The killers of Amelia's mother. You know what I'm saying, basically her mother. She thinks of her as a mother, might as well be her mother. And then there's Gluttony as well, the one that made Rim actually unconscious and people forgetting who she is. And now it feels like we're going on to a fight with a destination, because this season's been a fight within. One that I really enjoyed, by the way, because it gave us a lot of, character development of many different people, all the way from Gar, Ram, Roswaal, and especially Amelia. Don't forget about Otto, by the way. And with their developments, they will take it head on, and I can't wait to see where this goes. So far, there's been no hints about where they might be, or where they're gonna have to go to get them, or even if they can revert the things that have happened to Rim. But nonetheless, if they go one more season without Rim, I'ma lose it. Leave a comment down below your thoughts, drop a like if you agreed or enjoyed, and if you would like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And post notifications are quite the investment too if you're into that type of thing. Obviously it's up to you. Anyways, I can't wait for the third season. Gonna be a while, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, it's your boy Shrizzles, the Amelia stan that also misses Rim, and I'm out.